Hello everyone, welcome to this week's edition of the Fibonacci Review. Today we're looking at the Dow Jones Index and we're looking at the longer term weekly chart. Now there's a couple of fabulous moves here on this chart which just explain in very visual terms what the Fibonacci series and the Fibonacci ratios are all about. So what we're going to do in this fabulous software package Optima, I'm going to take the Fibonacci retracement tool. There was a significant low here, the COVID panic low in 2020, and we bring that up to the next significant peak here, which was January 7, 2022. Now all we've simply done is taken the distance in price from the low to the high and divided that by the Fibonacci ratios of 23.6, 38.2, 61.8, and 76.4. But what we've also done here is included the 50% level. And in a lot of Gann's work, W.D. Gann, one of the greatest analysts from last century, always said to watch the halfway point, either the halfway between the high or the low, or the halfway of the high deducted from the high. Let's just have a look now, and if we run this across, we can just keep this going for as long as the market is trading below this top and above this low, and then we just watch to see what the market does when it gets to these levels. Now you can see that here in June 17 of 2022, the Dow got down to about 29,790 and it pushed up and rallied for quite a few weeks till it got to 34,000. Now that is almost a 5,000 point run. And of course this is a weekly chart, so you'd be breaking it down into the daily chart to look for patterns, signals, and techniques that allow you to put a position on once you've got confirmation that the market is much more likely to rally from this point. But if you can see, most recently there was a double bottom low here on the 23.6% level, and that was a very significant event. Once the market confirms the price action breaking above the previous week's high, it's an indication that it's getting support on the Fibonacci angle where it had previously done the same thing and again through here in December 2022. So it's very likely to have some kind of a bounce. If you're in short, taking advantage of falling prices, or you're looking for the next rally on the long side, then this gives you a fabulous opportunity. A lot of traders ask me, what do you do when the market breaks through this top as it's done through here? Now some traders will add on the extension levels 127, 161.8, but here's a very simple process that you can use quite easily. What I'm going to do is to just scroll this down to see the price scale, and you can continue to move this across to the right, but you can also move this particular tool up. Now by doing that, I'm just looking for the prices in the past to be on significant levels. For example, the 50% level here and this low at 38.2% level and this top at 23.6 are significant if we use the high price at 39,600. And you can see that the Dow has now started to react around that particular price level. So it just means that when the previous price levels are on significant factors, that it could be an important price in the future. And we can continue to move this up. And you can see that by bringing it up to 41,000, I've got this level, and a few levels over here are sitting on Fibonacci levels. So 41,080 is also likely to be a significant price level for the Dow in the future. Now we'll just squeeze this in a little bit more. Let's just take it to the next one, and you can see if I continue to move these levels up, if I bring this point here, you can see that this low is on a Fibonacci level, this low is at the 50% level, this low or these tops through here are very close to this, which means if the Dow gets to 45.5, it's likely to have some kind of reversal. And that's how I look for future price levels in markets, by simply grabbing the tool and just dragging it up until the previous levels are sitting on the lines. It's a really, really simple method, but it's an extremely powerful and profitable method if you just try this on your own market and see what kind of results it gives. I hope that makes sense for you. Of course, any questions or queries, you're welcome to send them through. See you again next week with another look at this fabulous Fibonacci technique in trading. Bye for now.